Just to let you know, I was a bit sick while recording for this video. It was the worst of day 1, so I went and re-recorded that. I also recently reworked my Discord server. You can get progress updates on videos, the occasional community event, and calls to be in videos. Alright, on to the content. Starting off in a trailer park in Muldrow, I quickly figure I want to move into the better loot areas. So, I make my way through a few trailers, grabbing a damaged hand sight, in case of windows, and make my way up through the tree line. Going through the tree line into a little field, I go down for another trailer home. With the first window locking on me, the second one lets me through, with the followers right on my trail. I don't waste time in the building as they're right behind me. I move up doing my best impression of someone actually stealthy, and spot a barricaded house I'm just walking right past. Opening up a window and killing the one guy that comes through, I can clearly hear another bastard just sitting right there. But he's not coming out, and my blade cannot pierce the mighty curtain, so I decide to say fuck it, and just jump right through. Luckily for me, it pushed me out as he's right up against the window. Another zombie sneaks up on me, and I take that one out. In doing so, making enough of a racket for Window Boy to come check out what it is. And I kill him too. This grants me free passage into the barricaded house. Inside, there is still banging from the bath and bedroom. Making my way into the bedroom first to call the bloke in there. I then look in the kitchen to find my first part of the loot. Quickly making the decision to grab a katana, I open a window to deal with the ones coming from outside, and then make short work of the bathroom zombie. Finishing up by killing the one banging on the door outside, I've secured myself a little safe house with plenty of weapons. And I sit down on the floor to watch some good old TV. Putting the katana away for when I'm better suited for it, or I just plain need it, I go and loot the buildings around me, wielding a metal bar. Lucky as I am, there's another barricaded house in the trailer park right below me, in which I find a nice spiked baseball bat, which I proceed to use to clear out the neighborhood. This keeps me busy till the evening, at which point I go back to catch an episode of Exposure Survival to learn me a little fishing. After this, I figure I'll fill the rest of my evening by making my way up to the little farm areas above. There's little gardens in Muldrow, in which some crops will spawn fully grown in at the start of the apocalypse. You can harvest these to start with a decent supply of fresh veggies and also level up your farming skill. Coming up to Kate and Baldspot's house, I cannot believe my eyes, as it seems to be another boarded up house. Finding 3 in one day in the same little district in Muldrow is quite lucky. However, as I make my way in, I quickly notice something's off. It seems Baldspot burnt the soup and took off, leaving Kate to die from her injuries with the fire, and possibly the other zombie upstairs. I end up finishing both the zombified Kate and the random zombie. There is no key for the car outside, but I do leave with new drip. Making my way up to the farm, I make short work of the crowding undead using the murder stick over here. And find myself a car with a key and gas. Anyone who's been watching my content for longer knows this kind of luck isn't even close to out of the question for me. Driving it home and quickly looking around to see if anything's followed me, I go inside through the window again and go to sleep, figuring I've got a long day ahead of me. Day 2 starts off early indeed, at 2:30. I go to the neighbors to hit up that soup that I had spotted the day before, and take it home to prepare it in the oven there. Before that though, I sit down in front of the TV with Carp 3 Volume 2 and read the whole thing before noon. After the carpentry show, I prepare the soup, eat it, and head back outside with the intention to hit up the police station. At first, I played safe, getting out to deal with road zombies, but I quickly decided to just try and take shortcuts and gun it. Nearly dying a few times on the way down, I do in fact end up near the police station, where it very quickly becomes apparent that Murder Stick might be good, but nothing's that good. I need a boomstick. I lure around below and make my way through the locker room door, as that one tends to be open for some reason. Making my way into the lobby, I get grabbed and scratched on the forearm. I nearly get eaten at this very moment, but I manage to get away from the 3 ladies that started to crowd me. Getting out the back, figuring this was a sign, I make my way back to the car and make my next attempt. and except for the point where I try to drive on the infested road itself, it all goes smoothly and I manage to lose most of them and kill the stragglers at the police station with my hammer, as it's my left arm that's scratched. Using the key one of the zombies had on him, I make my way inside the armory and grab some of the important stuff. However, I'm getting tired and it's getting late, so I make my way back to my car and start driving home. However, the storm and several alarms is making the zombies move around way too much, and with me taking the wrong road as well. I barely managed to get away from them in the car, and managed to stop at a random house. However, I quickly have flashbacks of how bad of a fucking idea this is, and I sheet rope my way outside. Unfortunately, I'm so tired I'm no longer regaining stamina, and my own house has become infested again from all the alarms. So I'm forced to make my way to one of my buddy Sam's favorite single player locations. I sleep here, deciding to make this my new temporary base, and end day 2 as such. Waking up at 8:40 on day 3, I quickly hear the sound of a jet passing over. As zombies approaching, my plan is quickly made, to go back to my house and get my shit back. However, noting the amount of stragglers on the road alone, I quickly note this likely is not going to happen before Life and Living broadcasts Woodcraft Episode 3. So, I clear out the isolated house that had all the windows locked, and to secure the window I had to break using the dresser I dismantled. Using the murder stick to kill pretty much anything that dare stand in my way, I make my way up to collect the TV for the isolated house, carrying it back to me right as the clock hits 12 and my favorite show starts. With renewed vigor from watching a man on the TV build some shelves, I clear the house below me to raid the pantry and continue on the desk path upwards. Halfway through, I start getting concerned about my weapon's durability, but that concern quickly fades as the nightstick really isn't cutting it right now, as I have yet to put the work in to make it work right. Three hours in, not only am I starting to get tired, but my weapon breaks as well. I'm still not able to get back into my house, so I have to run back to a trailer to catch my breath. Killing the ones that follow me with the nightstick now. I lead them all way back to the end of the street again, to make my way back inside. I, however, decide against grabbing the katana and grab a variant of the baseball bat instead. However, I'm only long blunt level 2, and this doesn't cut it either. Nearing the end of the day, and seeing the poor state of my house, I bust in and just grab the katana anyway, making sure to kill anything that even tried to get close, and so finally managed to clear out the area once again. However, the house is pretty much destroyed, and there's no way I can sleep in this one as it is. So I make my way back to the temporary base and make my way to bed at around midnight. Going to sleep, I dream about a Discord server where you're able to see progress on current videos and get notifications when I upload. Have a good one.